Hello, fellow future corpses. I am WillBotch, and that's Randy hanging out back there. And this is Be Honest, which is like a horror quiz kind of thing. So let's see what kind of a terrible person I am. All right, FuzzBee. Welcome. Be fair to the little folks. They are worth it. This is an advertisement. You got sounds? All right. Begin quiz. What kind of toy are you? This isn't a question. Like, this has nothing to do with it. Hi. I should put Randy in here. Answer questions as him. Oh, hi. Fur coats at any price. Are you excited to get to know yourself better with this personality test, Will? Oh, yeah, heck yeah. Hell yeah, why not? What kind of friend are you? The mom friend, the hot mess, or the funny one? Ugh. I don't know what necessarily the mom friend is. I don't think I'm that. I'd be a terrible mom. I don't think usually I'm a hot mess unless I'm playing a game, like DVD or something like that. Then I'm just all chaos. I'm usually bad at being the funny one, but I try. Oh, I didn't see the ad over there. Which of these Smash Mouth lyrics I would choose? I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't get enough of you, baby. I thought love was only true in fairy tales. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I don't know if I really... Then if I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed because I'm a fucking hammer. I'm a crowbar. You're at a party. Would you be most likely to drink? One of these two. Can't see. Yeah, okay, the light. I'd either drink, meet new people. I do my best to avoid people, especially at parties, because usually I'm forced to go. Sit by myself, that sounds like me, and play games. Yeah, that sounds like me too. What kind of games though? Like, is there just like TV with all sorts of fun video games? Are we talking like cool board games? I don't think we're doing that. I think we're doing like party games. So I'd probably... It's between sit by myself and drink. I'd probably drink by myself. I'd rather not be there. Is that an option? See you. I'll see you tonight. Oh. Are there noises happening? Oh, I should probably turn my headphones up. They're pretty low. There we go. Okay. Wait for now the sound of my voice to get louder because I'm going to try to scream over these. I guess, I'd probably just drink. Because I want to be there. I often leave important tasks until the last minute. I'm kind of... Ooh, the Great Blood Purifier. Veganet. Not really. Like, it depends on the task. I guess I'm pretty neutral. Like, sometimes I'll just bust it out if I have time. And every time, like, if it's something I really don't want to do, it's going to take me a while to do it. So, neutral. I like to try new things. I agree. If it's food, I'm all down for it. A game, I'm cool with it. Maybe I'll bump up to strongly agree. I like to try new things. What color are your eyes? What color are they? Now I'm blind. I'm nearsighted, so this actually works out, but... You can calm down with your sounds. Oh no, that kid's about to get mauled. For his, like... is that like a button on his shirt? Or is that he holding like a cup of something? Well, that kid's dead. You go to your favorite restaurant. What do you order? Something new? Usually if there's something weird on the menu, I'm willing to try it as long as that's not my entree. Like sushi places and stuff, I always like to try to find the weird things on the menu. Like, I spent a while trying to find sea urchin and trying it, which was fucking awful. So maybe it was just a place, because the rest of the sushi was subpar. So maybe I'll give it a shot again, but that was pretty awful. And then like another place had like conch in a sushi roll, but it came like in a whole roll, so I didn't want to order like a big amount of it and hate it. So yeah, usually I go with something new, and if it's got like goat cheese or hot honey, I'm there. When taking a test, I check all my answers before submitting. I agree. Usually I check. But sometimes I'm like, I got this. Ooh, it's pills. Cure liver ills. Oh, I like your rhyme there. When taking a train or a plane, I try to talk to the person next to me. It very depends on who's next to me. Like, if they're just shooting off, I don't want to chat vibes, then probably not. But usually in this kind of situation, I'd probably be traveling with someone that I know. So assuming that person next to me is someone I know, hell yeah, I want to talk to them. But if it's a stranger, see, I need context here. So I'm going to assume it's a stranger. They don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. So I probably wouldn't. But I'd probably make, if something was to happen or something, I'd probably make a small, like, comment, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. But, nah. I also have to weigh how much, like, is it going to be worth talking to the person or just staying in my own world? And most of the time, I'd prefer to stay in my own world. On an app. My shit okay? On an average day, how many hours do you spend alone? Nowadays, not that often. That's a big jump. 1 to 12? Or just straight up 24 hours? I guess that. The best thread for sewing machines. That's not very good advertisement. I can't see what that is. I see it right there, but I can barely tell what your product is. Thank you. Bad advertisement. Fix that. Alright, so I guess that. Because all these answers seem unrealistic. Like, half a day, well, half a day, almost full day, and, like, none of the day. And come on, like, you gotta use the bathroom and something like that. I have many neighbors. I have a standard amount of neighbors. Like, there's people living in the houses around me. So I don't feel like I have more neighbors or less neighbors than I should have. But I don't talk to any of them. One of them seems to actively avoid trying to make human... Like, I'll wave because I try to be nice. But one of them, like, tries to actively, like, avoid my existence. So, for safety of the public. Oh, noes. What, the thread or the dog? It is wrong to gossip about someone behind our back. I agree. It's true. It doesn't ask me if I do it, but it's true. It's not nice to do. I never run a red light, even when there's no one around. I strongly agree. Agree. There's only a few times where I've done it, only because, like, I was sitting there for like 15 minutes, and nothing was happening. But I guess I have to go strongly agree, because I didn't do it illegally, and I didn't run it. I just, like, I was in, like, the left lane, like, coming off a ramp, and I just went and turned right so I could curve around and go. And that, even when I was doing that, the light never changed. So, I guess I never ran a red light, but I have been in, like, the left lane and turned right when it was okay to do. So I'm not sitting there anymore. You're in a new room. What kind of seat do you look for? Facing the entrance? Nope. The comfiest looking seat? True. Facing the window? The first seat I see. Probably the comfiest. When signing, I read all the fine print. Oh, okay. I was thinking like a sign, like literally like a stop sign or something like that. When I'm holding up a sign. Okay. Generally, I try to read everything, but unless it's a terms of service. But if it's something I'm actually putting my physical signature on, yeah. But if it's like terms of service, who reads those? Do you read those? You don't read those. Don't lie. My true name is Will. You would never know. Oh. Often write in a journal or diary. No, I don't. I don't do that. Unless you consider like these videos like a journal or a diary, then I do it often, but they're not, so I strongly disagree. I don't do that. I just read that as dairy. Out of these artistic movements, which is your favorite? Oh no. I don't really know. I just like random things. I would have to look this up. Yeah, I really don't know. Because I know art pieces. I know what I like. Give me one moment and maybe I can find a piece of art that I really enjoy and I'll just go off of that as the piece. Give me one moment. I tried looking up a few artists I know I like. Like I like Francis Bacon stuff because it looks creepy and weird. There's also quite a few other artists I enjoy, but I usually like weird, creepy things or like the really old art. I like, what is some of them? I can visualize them. Like, there's like one where it's a giant, like, eating someone. Weird stuff, like, weird, creepy stuff like that I enjoy. And then there's, like, some modern art. Not modern, but there's things that I enjoy. I know generally, like, what kind of style I like. Or things that I'm like, ooh, that looks creepy and gross. I like that. But I don't know, like, what kind of art it is, so I guess I'll just go with the center because I really don't know what kind of art that I like is called. So if I can point them out, I can tell you the general looks of the stuff I like, but I tried looking up some of the artists and I couldn't find like a movement or something. I wasn't going to spend too much time on it, so I'm just going to go with the middle. If it's wrong, it's wrong, but oh, hi. Hate her. Okay, hi. Who am I hating? Or did you just not like my art decision? How many times have you been angry in the last week? 1 to 3, because I work 3 days a week. Oh, your eyes are gone. When did you lose your eyes? Are you okay over there? You should probably drink that and help your blood. I should probably look at that over there. If a stranger approaches you in public and asks to borrow your phone, would you politely decline? I will do the call for them, but more than likely I wouldn't even. It's just gonna be a no. Especially if we're in a public place, then I might be more up to maybe calling for them. But I'm not handing my phone over. What's the best kind of animal? I own cats. I love cats. I didn't choose that. I own cats. I own cat. But I like weird fish creatures. I didn't choose that. Aha, I'm over here. No, fuck you off. Aha! The owl is really cool, though. I do enjoy the owl, but fish, fuck off. Okay, what would you name your pet fish? Huh. We okay here? Am I just on a bad trip? Alright, what are we naming our fish? Oh, what's the, I don't know if I spelled that right, but I'd probably look up how to spell it, but Beelzebubbles? Oh, hi. I need to look over here and make sure your eyes look different. Your friend asked if you like their shirt. The shirt is ugly. What do you do? Say I like that shirt. Tell them that your shirt is ugly. Make a joke about their shirt. I don't think any shirts are ugly. Probably make a light joke about the shirt. And probably tell them, like, it's not my thing, but, you know, because it might be ugly, but it might look good on them. So, and it might just not be my style. So for them, they might love it. They might look good in it. But for me, I probably wouldn't wear it, but I'd probably make a small joke about it. A kind joke that they know I'm being friends, because it says my friend, and they would know me. I'm watching over here. Are you going to eat me? Or what? I was looking over here. Stop. Stop. Because like I was looking at the dog, and then I looked over here, like my eyes caught something moved over here, so I looked back at the dog, and then things were going on over here. If I went to no screens for a day and didn't post to some social media or check my phone, my friends or family would be very... Nope. I prefer to call myself on... I prefer my mental thoughts of being on social media and stuff is screaming into the void. That's how I feel when I say anything online. I enjoy people watching. What are you doing? I enjoy people watching. I agree. It can be fun. I'm watching. Try Atamula's mincemeat and genuine English plum pudding. I'd try it. The next section of the quiz is a style of free association. Instead of a question, you will need to you'll be shown a seed word. You have 3 seconds to select the word you most associate with. Oh, shit. Okay, let me get a drink. Get mentally ready. My mic looks like my knees up here. This is my mic, but when I looked over, it looked like my knees just like, I'm just all casual, holding my knee. Alright, this is going to be hard. New paper, doll is the first thing my eyes went to. Seed, my life. That's where my mind went to. Computer, internet. Death, grave. Hearing, ear. Humor, bile. That's just the first thing my eyes land on that I like. Beseech, I'll go with ask. Substance, blood. Circle, protection, circle of protection. Magic gathering. I'll declare, loud. Owl is a bird. Constraint. Evil? That's the first thing I looked at. Cast, a spell. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do like more associated with me. Defeated. Revenge. Whisper. The chills. Ocean. Breathe salty. Dress. Fancy. Amazing. Oh, your eyes are missing. Joyful. Dusty. I was thinking old. That concludes the first free response portion. Please continue. People keep changing over here. You got a lot for me to look at. I haven't seen you at church. Pff, you're never going to see me there. So good luck on that. How many friends do you have? I think generally 1 to 6. Could you stop breathing in my ears? Whispering. I guess I should go to ASMR right now, right? Didn't like that answer, apparently. Alright. How many friends do you have if you count me? Sure. I'll be your friend. I am. Oh. Angels are. Okay, misunderstood. I haven't seen you at church. Yet again, good luck with that. You move into a new apartment. Which do you do first? Clean, set my bed, hang your curtains and decorations, meet your neighbors. Nope. Probably that, because I'm going to assume my apartment has been cleaned. So I'm going to set my bed so I have my bed ready. And then I'll work on the other stuff. I have beautiful eyes. That kid's getting mauled. Sure, do you think I have beautiful eyes? I think I do. Do you want them? Put them in a jar. Okay, I would not change much if I was trapped for 100 years. I strongly disagree. Only because if I'm being trapped for 100 years, that's a long time, so I'm dead. Which is completely different from how I am right now. I see you. Pfft, debatable. Which of these is most important on vacation? Going somewhere new, seeing family, nearby the ocean's mouth, safety. Well, safety is always a concern, because there's quite a few places I won't go because of safety, but I'm going to assume we're not even going to think about that because we I wouldn't choose a place I felt unsafe to begin with. So I don't feel like that would be an option for me to have to choose because that's just an automatic. Nearby the mountains or oceans, never been near the mountain and no ocean. Yeah, that's pretty cool, but not a thing I'm going to consider. It's probably going to be going somewhere new, exploring, seeing something else. You okay over there, bud? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for things to change. Oh, what kind of toy are you? That's the quiz, I guess. I thought that was the first question I was going to be asked, and instead I put my name in. A white lie is better than telling someone to... I'm dying. A white lie is better than telling someone the truth if it would hurt them. It depends. Like, yeah, it's kind of like weighing, is it worth it? Because if telling the truth is just being hurtful and not needed, then why? But if it's just like a little white lie or just something to get, like, I'm more likely to give a white lie to a stranger just to end the conversation and get going. So I'll go with that. What are we changing? You are in a public area like a park or a lake, and you see me standing across the way looking at you. You are most likely to... I'd probably go home. My horror movie senses would start tingling. And I'd want to go. I guess it also depends on where I'm at. Because if I'm at a park or a lake, it's probably going to be politely ignore me. But it depends. Like, if you're standing there like fucking Jason Voorhees, then I'm going home. I'm getting out of here. But if you're just like standing there menacingly, then I'll probably just politely ignore you and just let you stare at me. So I guess it's the context of who are you, but that's a fine answer. Don't you be cheating. Well, you're not even... Yeah, you're cheating. You're the one looking at the board. Okay. You are most likely to lose patience with people who act illogically, people who do not finish their work on time, people who talk about confusing art, people who want to talk to me. I don't care if people talk to you. That's fine. People talking about confusing art, I can just walk away. People who do not finish their work on time, am I the manager? Am I managing these people? Is it a project we need to get done? That would probably ignore me. And people who are acting a lot, I guess I have to go with that, because there's a lot of fucking dumb people. Oh, hi. That's a case of double barrel pink eye over there. You should probably get that checked out. What kind of job do you have? I entertain people? That's not... It'd be fun to have that job, right? I solve problems? I make problems. In a giant cosmic sense. How many times have you seen an owl? 1 to 4, like at a zoo and stuff, but never like in the wild. A taste that's hard to match. Cannibalism? How many times do you think an owl has seen you? Is that me? Probably over 13 times, because I probably would never have noticed. And I used to go like way back in the young days. I used to do walks on country roads with friends and everything in the middle of the night. So, high possibility. And Al's probably seen me a few times. When you take a personality quiz, you learn just as much about me as I learn about you. Cool. Have at it, buddy. I am confident in my ability to defend myself. I agree. Actually, I'm going to strongly agree, because depending on how I'm defending myself, because alternative is I'm dead, so what's it matter? So I better be confident that I'm defending myself until the final breath of my body, because if not, I'm just dead. So I better be going in there ready to win, right? But I guess there's also the context of defending myself, so, which is a vast open void of endless possibilities. But I'm assuming, like, horror movie situation, I'm out there, Jason Voorhees is there, I'm going to do my best to defend myself and get away, because the alternative is I'm dead. So I'm fighting to win by any means necessary. I win most fights I get into. Well, neutral. If you're talking about actual like fights, like we're getting into a brilliant display of fisticuffs, then I've never actually been in one. Or like a fight like that. I've had like silly like wrestling things and stuff like that, in which it's like 50-50 on that. Debates and stuff of that nature, I haven't had that many, but I feel like I do pretty good on it, especially if I can just zone out and just start rambling. Especially like that was the cool thing about some like back in school was like some science classes and stuff like that, was they cared more about your thought process and why you thought the way you did. Like I had one teacher that did that, so it was like I could still like get partial credit on something if I explained and gave all my thoughts of why it is this way and explained my rationale. So usually I did pretty good on that. Even if I got it completely wrong, usually always got credit and stuff for giving my own opinion on it. And even if it was completely fucking wrong, that stuff's kind of fun. So I'm gonna go with neutral. I find it hard to work if my surroundings are organized. Strongly disagree. I like to live in organized chaos, usually. Have you ever cheated in school? Pfft, yeah. Oh. Hi, you're an owl. Mr. Owl. The owly bands of wedlock. I tend to speed up when I have to walk in the dark. Neutral. It depends. Usually, like, if I'm in a familiar place, I can just wander around in the dark fine. Like, growing up at my parents' house, not getting into a whole bunch of stuff, but I was always used to walking around in the dark, and I was always up late, so I rarely turned on lights or anything. So it was just muscle memory of knowing exactly where to walk, steps, and all that stuff without having to look. In case there's but of course, a random cat here and there kind of screws that up. So even today, like, I'd still probably wander around in the dark in a familiar area. But if it wasn't a familiar area, a place I know, then I'd probably speed up. Because horror movie instincts, horror game instincts, get the fuck out of there. But, so I'm going to go neutral on this, because it depends on where I'm at. If it's a familiar place, nope. If it's an unfamiliar place, I'm probably going to speed up a little bit. Or start panicking and running. My eyes hear the main... my eyes hears the main owl man. Okay. Beelzebubbles, the fish, is alive. I strongly agree. I believe that personality tests provide an accurate summary of a person. Where have you been, Owl Knight? Oh no, what happened to the eye? Not really. A lot of them are just BS. Calm your shit. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like a lot of them are just like, hey, what's going on over here? It's like a whole, like, drama going on with these owls. I'm more interested in this story. I must sever two fond hearts forever. No, never. Divorce. Oh, they're getting a divorce. What happened to the eye? Okay. I'm interested in this story. Is this a real advertisement? Okay. But yeah, personality test, like, this one, I don't feel like it's probably going to give me much. It's just more fun. I know there's like an actual like I get a big time personality test, which are fun to take. It's just more a curiosity and interest. But sometimes I feel like a lot of personality tests are kind of like other things that just are like so vague. That's like, yeah, that seems like me. Yeah, I like dogs. And my personality test says like, I like dogs. Oh, and other animals. Yeah, that makes sense. So, I believe that this is a real personality test made by... I believe it. I'm pretty sure that a human made it. If a human did not make it, it's probably AI made, right? And both of them I'm fine with. Hood's pills cure liver ills. I have no difficulty separating my dreams from my waking life. Oh, yeah, usually. Though I know it does... From what I've read and stuff like that, I do have like weird deja vu moments, but I guess that's all just bullshit anyway. Oh, your eyes are gone. You should probably take some Hood's pills to cure those liver ills. Your liver is not looking that good, my friend. When I think someone is watching me, I feel perspiration in my palms and awareness on the back of my neck, increased heart rate, quickened breathing, and none of these. Like, when I feel someone's watching me, I just kind of look over at them and then kind of have, like, that awkward, like, hi kind of thing. Otherwise, like, I don't really feel that. I don't feel that. Now, if we're ghost hunting and I feel like something is there or something is watching me and that paranoia starts to grab, or right now that I'm thinking about this, I'm kind of getting, like, the chills. Fuck you, game. I'm getting, like... a little bit, but usually it's like the awareness of that, maybe some of that, but not very quickly heart breathing. It's more like just the chills, like feeling your skin like bubble up, hair stand on end kind of feel. But otherwise, when I think someone's watching me, I don't feel like any of these really. I guess the awareness on the back of my neck, but usually it's just like that awkward, like looking over, like, oh, they're looking at me, or that stupid sensation or situation where it's just like you just happen to look up, like, and you just look over, and then they conveniently look over at the same time, like, I hate that. That's where you just make eye contact until they look away. Anyway. Oh no! You will find at Farrer's the largest variety and the lowest prices at the best summer bargains ever known to the trade. Did you see me get the best of them? I'm going to take a drink because I feel like this is a narrow word association. Okay, you most associate with the seed word. I was going off impulse of just reading and like, yeah, so I'll try to see if I do this a little bit better. Clover. Lucky. Gouge. Eye. I thought sheep at first. Absent. Eyes. Because all these eyes keep disappearing. Angel. Fallen, I guess? I'm trying to watch over here. Evil. Eye. The evil eye. Thread. Stitches. Sutures. Because I have experience with that. Succumb. You must break the will. Who's me, right? Grateful. Dead? Yes. The band. Beautiful eyes. I guess me. No, I want the third selection. Number 3 is the best 3. Swell. Ocean. The ocean swell. The chorus swells. Window is glass. I'd rather do the chorus. That concludes the second free response portions. Please continue. Are you okay? Oh, hi. Is that a sushi menu? The owls kind of give me the wink. I was thinking like the Matrix, how like all the text and stuff is just like a sushi menu. I would know if someone was watching me. Pfft, strongly disagree. There's probably someone watching me right now. You're watching me right now, aren't you? But you're just watching a recording of me. Not accurate me. Randy's watching me. Maybe I'm watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Alright. I tended to complete my homework well before it was due. No. I am confident that I will live to be at least... Nope. I don't. It's going to be more of a surprise. Dead by 50. Which is my true name? Oh, your eyes are bleeding. I see you. I don't know your real name. I don't think it's Wheel. I'm gonna go with the Beleg. I would never tell you my true name. Good, because isn't that like a belief of like knowing someone's true name gives power over them? Isn't that a Demon the Fallen? Like if you go by Old World of Darkness, isn't that a thing where? Well, I guess it's just a demon thing in general. Like if you find out their real name, you have power over them. What kind of kid were you in high school? The jock, the nerd, the theater kid? I haven't gone to high school yet. I guess I was more the nerd. I was one of those weird kids that wore trench coats and tried to avoid talking to everyone, but weirdly, people just kind of gravitated towards me when I did my best not to want to talk to anyone. The light is blinding. My friends would still care for me if I was maimed. I guess so. I guess, right? You would care. I guess I'll pose this on Discord and see what they say. I'll just text like a random friend I haven't talked to in like 6 years and go like, if I was maimed, would you still care about me? But fun fact about Will, I'm awful at like keeping up with messages back and forth. Like a lot of my friends, or even like my close ones, I'll like message and then we'll just kind of like forget to reply, or because my work schedule is so weird, I don't want to reply like at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, or whenever I'm actually like free at work, which is usually late night. So I like I'll just reply on my day off. 4 days later, a week later, I'm like, now if I reply, I'm just an asshole, and then I don't reply until like a random time where it's just like one of us finally sends something, and then we like do a quick catch-up session and then rinse and repeat. But yeah, I guess they would still care. The ones that actually care about me. Oh, I often think about death. Well, I play a lot of horror games, so I often play horror games at 3 in the morning. It is 3:38. Yes, actually, yeah, because I usually play horror games late in the night, so very true. 5 more questions to go. I'm having fun. People would look for me if I disappeared. I feel like some would, but I'm gonna put neutral. I strongly agree. I have people I'm pretty close with and people I care about a lot, so they would probably go looking for me. Which of the following would be most effective defense against a supernatural entity? Closing my eyes! What do I know rings of salt have some kind of power? Like, don't break the ring of salt! Closing your eyes, I don't really think that's a defense, because depending like what it is, if it's a supernatural entity, it's just gonna be like, well, fuck you. Rosaries, it goes with the ring of salt. It's just what you believe and what the entity is, I guess, and stuff like that. So I feel like either of these is about the same level of what you believe in. Because whether it's rosaries, holding up the cross, holy water, rings of salt, saying prayers, words, drawing glyphs, saging your house, all that stuff, it just depends on what you believe. So for me, on my own personal stuffs, none of these. How would you characterize your peripheral vision? You know, you can go straight the fuck off, because I feel like that's one of those now I'm gonna be like looking around like, huh. Okay, I see movement but not much else. I don't notice much. My peripheral vision. I feel like my peripherals are pretty good, in the sense that usually I can tell there's something moving over here. I guess I can see movement. Like I couldn't probably like make out things, but I can tell there's something like over as far as like back here and stuff. So I could probably see something's moving, but until it really gets like up here, can I actually like recognize what it is? Which is I think a pretty good distance, but yeah, I think I would go with that. If you lost your eyes, okay. I would replace them with pebbles. Yes. Get a transplant. Sew my eye holes shut. Oh, fucking sewing my eye holes shut. Wait, no. Wait, I can remove them? Okay. I'm going to replace them with pebbles because I feel like I don't know how losing eyes work exactly. I don't know what you can really shove into them. But I feel like I would probably put random shit in my eyes or random like weird glass eyes and stuff like that. Just doing random fun things. Or if we're talking, if it was like more medieval times or something like that, probably have them sewn shut. And be like, oh, I'm scary. So yeah, I'll probably replace them with bubbles. I often find myself taking care of my friends and family. Neutral. If it was Will like 5 to 10 years ago when life was different, I could probably go a little bit higher on this. But now I'm probably closer to that. I'm gonna actually go with that. For some personal stuff. So what kind of toy are you? Well, your result is ... See you in 39 years. Okay. You're so close to perfect. So close. Just that pesky problem of your prudence. That's okay. I am patient. People always get lazy eventually. So, did I, like, fend you off? Did I defeat you? Is Will just an asshole enough that you, haven't been able to get me? Is that what this is? Well, good luck, buddy. You're not getting me. Fucking bring it. What if I hit play again? Okay. Well, that was what kind of toy I am. I don't know what really kind of toy I am, but apparently we're waiting another 39 years, so... This was fun. It was pretty creepy. Like, some of the questions just made me think a little bit more. And then when it asked questions more about my area of being right now, like your peripheries and stuff like that, it got me a little bit more and it started giving me chills. The sound effects didn't really get to me too much, but they were very welcomed. I enjoyed the sound effects. The questions were fun. I did like the shifts and changes, but as a thing for me, not the game, for me, I'm not used to having such a big monitor. I have such a big monitor. I'm not used to having that. I'm most computer-wise I'm used to is laptops. So having this monitor now, I know like I'm trying to like look all around on things, so I know I miss things like text changes, pictures changes, like they were flickering. So that's a sadness on my part. Maybe I'm going back and edit, I can see it all. But I liked it. It was pretty cool. I'm kind of curious what other people have got, what other options there are, but I don't want to play through just to hammer out other endings because I want to get my true ending, and maybe I'll try to see what other people posted. But yeah, I liked it. It was good. It was creepy. It entertained me. I had fun just chatting and talking. Very good job. Keep it up. Like it. And if you want to give this game a shot yourself, link will be down below. Thank you for wasting some time with us, and I will catch you later.